every year, at least once or twice a year, I would read stories about near-death experiences. And I take each one with a grain of salt, but you do see a patterns of similar things that are true about every near-death experience. No one who's ever been to heaven in a near-death experience ever wants to come back. None of them do. You're completely adored just for who you are. You feel understood, you feel accepted, you feel cared for. And what I'd been reading was that people would say that it's not just that you're sensing it from Jesus, but that God's love permeates everything in heaven. So you feel it almost like vibrating in everything around you. And so because everything around you utterly loves you and utterly adores you and utterly cares about you and accepts you, you feel like this is where you belong. I knew that's what Ella and Beck were experiencing. The interesting thing about that day, when I think back on it, is that I never had a moment where I said no. And it was all day. We were at the hospital by 8:30 in the morning, and we didn't leave until probably 5:30 or 6 at night. And we were actually at 2 hospitals because they were at 2 hospitals. But all throughout the day, I never had a time when I said, no, God, no. I can't believe this is happening. No, this can't happen. I never had that feeling. I just, looked at their peaceful faces, and all I could say to them was, I just want you to be happy, and I know you're happy. God is a personal God, and He didn't have to experience being a human and having to die. And but He did. He did it for us. He did it so that when we have to walk through these deep, dark valleys, and when we have to come face to face with these huge life and death questions, that we can know He's with us in it. And it's the strength that you need, it's the comfort that you need to deal with the reality of death and to be able to go on in joy because of the reality of heaven.